Not because he's my kid, so he gets treated worse than your kids do. So, you guaranteed. It's a guarantee. I got to raise him, and I got to teach him the game of basketball, and that's one of the two hardest things to do in life, I believe. He's been with this program for 9 years. I think he got suspended from our second WOLFPACK program in the summer. We had a program in the summer that ran 4 hours. And after that suspension, he got it right. Never had any more problems out of him at camp or anywhere else. I watched him disrupt and destroy numerous teams. Win at the free throw line, win with three-point shots, win with defense. The only reason that I talk a little bit more about Nick and Junior is because they've been in this program longer. He's been here for 9 years. I was a counselor and I worked graveyard shift. And I came home at 11 to 7, so I'd get home at 7:38 in the morning. And the only thing they were doing in the summer, Beth would go to work, and the only thing they were doing was playing video games and cussing. And, hey, I'm going to keep it real with you. And I said, wait a minute, I'm the dad, I got to do something. So we had Great America basketball. And I said, okay, we're going to go train. And I started with just him. And we went to Orchard School in San Jose. Borderline of Milpitas is right down the street. We went to Orchard School, and we shot, and we shot, and we shot, and kids started coming. And I said, well, if I'm doing this for this guy, then I can do it for the whole community. And that's how this program really started. And I promised my mom was really sick, and she was on her bed, and I spoke with her for hours, and promised her, the way she raised me, that I would do something for humanity. And today's her birthday, as a matter of fact. So this guy, he has a good head on his shoulders. Me and Beth tried to do anything possible to make him successful, as we do with all the WOLFPACK kids. We would do everything we can. It's just that we got him more than we have any other kids. And you say, okay, he won a game at the free throw line. He won at a three-pointer, and these are numerous games. And he was double teamed for a whole game in a championship game, and he scored 44 on a double team during the whole game. We were down 13 points, and I saw that we were down 13 points with a few minutes left on the clock, and we had 5 kids, and 2 of them fouled out, so we were down to 3 kids. And I asked him to turn into Michael Jordan. As a coach, I said, you got to turn into Jordan. We're down 11, 12 points with a couple minutes left, and there was no way with 3 kids. He came in and demolished them. And with all that basketball and all that hyping up on basketball, I'm going to tell you the one thing that I'm definitely proud of. I was coaching baseball. I coached baseball, football, and basketball. And I was coaching baseball, and one of my assistant coaches, I was a manager of a team, and one of the assistant coaches said, hey man, I saw your son the other day. I'm like, yeah. He said a lady dropped her bag of groceries on the street, and all these high school kids just walked past, and your son stopped and picked up the groceries and helped the lady across the street. He can't score enough baskets, and I don't care whether he goes to the next level or not. As long as he has that heart for humanity, I am a proud parent and a proud coach.
That's right.
So there's, so all the accolades and all the trophies and all the awards that he's winning, that one act of kindness is better than his performance on the court. And that's a guarantee, and that's from the heart. I don't want any of these kids that I coach to go out into the world and become selfish and greedy. I would hope that each and every one of these kids that I've had the opportunity to coach with support humanity. And that's what it's all about.